Hi guys, this is Namcraft. What's going on? Welcome back to the Sister Starcraft English comment. You're going to be continuing on with the ASL. This is going to be Group B of the round of 24. Very nice games ahead of us here. No, just kidding. No, these games suck because we have 3 Terran players and 1 Zerg player and no Protons presence at all. But at least we'll be having some nice games between some of the top names here. The first 2 players, and that girl on the right side looks like a man. I'm not kidding. She's a man. The first 2 players will be Rush and Hyun. So Rush is a number 1 tier player and Hyun is a number 4 tier player, and the other 2 players who will also be making their appearances shortly. Okay, think of the SCVs. No, thank you Atosis guys. I could not read those things fast enough, sorry. That's like a we need a bear, right? We need a poo the bear. Anyways, Hyun, yeah, I have a picture of Hyun. Definitely, I will show you very quickly. I have the same picture. I mean, that is his best picture ever. I mean, that is the only picture that he's got on the entire internet. No kidding. I will attempt to reproduce the same picture for you soon. Badam, where is it? Here it is. That is Hyun. You can see it right there, Mr. Hyun. Looking very good. And the map is Eclipse, as you know already. This is what the map looks like. And Hyun is one of the players. The other players who will be playing today, it is going to be Rush. Now Rush is a champion. I mean, only in only in spirit, because he's never won an ASL. But his title has always been, ASL seasoned XX champion Rush. But as you can see, this time around his nick is JSU_Rush. So he, it's like, after 18 seasons and you don't really win any tournament, it's like, okay, it's time to chill the freak down, right? We cannot just keep on writing the same text or those kids will laugh at me, basically. Is what Rush is, thinking. So this is why he changed his name to more humble words, right? JSU Rush. So yeah, let's just kind of dive into this game now. Let's talk about the background. Let's talk about history, World War II. Let's talk about politics and AI and nothing but Starcraft, right? No, I'm just kidding. Let's talk about this game. Why not? So Eclipse is the map. Terran versus Zerg is going to be the matchup. Let me just quickly show you what we have here in terms of the Elo stats and all of that good stuff. So in terms of the map stats for Zerg players, they enjoy a 47.2% win rate against Terran. So that is what we have. Cool stuff. This drone is not allowed to take an expansion. I wonder if this is the right call here for him to take this base. Because the enemy, well, I guess the enemy is going to expand, so we know that. Anyways, the SCV will die now, so the SCV has died. Very nicely done from Hyun to kill that SCV, and now he's going to be able to expand in peace. But now the question is it too presumptuous? Is it too arrogant? Is it too kind of greedy to go for that expansion? And looks like the drone is going to return. So those Marines seeing that should be returning, right? I think so. I think they should be returning because there's going to be a lot of Zerlings out here on the map. But anyhow, we're going to be having how many Marines? 4 or 5 Marines and an SCV. What is he trying to do with this attack, man? The Overlord, I think it can spot some units moving out. You can see the Overlord right here. Okay, these Marines going to try to check from the base. Okay, very interesting strategy here for Rush. He just want to make sure there are no hidden hatcheries on this map. And indeed, there isn't any. And Hyun is gonna take another hatchery, I think possibly inside of his main. So that's what we have. But anyways, before the game gets here, let me talk about something else. Let me talk about the Elo stats. So there's gonna be, you can see the in-base hatchery there. Here are the Elo scores of the players, the top 10 broodwar players this week. And here are the stats of the players playing today. As you can see, Rush is the tier 1 player, but he's not the best Elo ranked player right now. 1282 is his score, but speed is better. And Royal is tier 2. Royal tier 2 is about kind of ish, average-ish, but speed is a monster. So this is a nice, triumvirate almost, because these 3 Terran players are almost evenly matched, both in terms of current elo scores and performances and tier ranking in broodwar. But anyways, let's put all that aside because we're going to be having a major attack now. The Overlord has been sniped. Looks like drone's going to have to come out hard. Looks like the drones are not glitching in correctly. Looks like we only have 2 Zerlings remaining, 0 Zerlings remaining, and all of the drones will be falling. So that was a disastrous result, I think, for Hyun. At least these Marines cannot attack the hatchery. So that's good. Where's it? Oh my god, the Overlord! Overlord, where are you going? Where are you going, Overlordy boy? He is gonna have to pull back and he's gonna be waiting for his mutualist. So this is a nice attack here from Rush. I wonder what makes all of the difference here. How could Rush pull out that attack so easily? Is it the skill difference? Because I feel like there's gotta be trade-off. Anyways, this SW will fall, so that bunker will be cancelled. The drone's gonna have to run away. 1 drone will fall. Possibly Zerling's attacking. 1 Marine down. 2 Marine down. Only 3 Marines remaining, and all of the drones are evacuated. But it looks like Hyun saved all of his drones. He saved most of his drones, and he will be able to go out there and mine somewhere else later. These Marines will try to get on the high ground. This is so funny. But anyways, there's going to be some nice attacks. So these Marines got destroyed here. But now 1 drone has fallen. 2 drones, no. The drones are all surviving. There's going to be some Zerlings now. So this attack has failed. But that was immense damage. That was ridiculous damage. Look at the supply difference. Rush now 49 and Hyun 30. So that was kind of really sad there. Anyways, let me just pull on some good banner for you. I'm sure you appreciate all of these banners that Namcraft is showing to you. I think this one I can put it a bit lower. There it is, so you can read a little bit more the upgrades and not get disturbed. Yeah, so Mutualist is going to be coming out, and even with the Mutualist, look at the supply difference. 35 to 51. Usually with the Mutualist, the Zerg player want to be at least 5 supply behind, if not even supply. And now he's just so far behind, so Rush should be expected to have a nice win here against his opponent. The drone will come out to take an expansion at 1 o'clock position. This is just a consolation prize and like a time bomb basically. Hyun is gonna have to do a lot of sick attacks, but he's not able to land any shots. He didn't even kill a single SCV. We have a nice scan here from Rush to see that there is no bunker in the front door. And he did not scan the expansion, the third base, the 1 o'clock though, so you need to scan it at some point in the future. But these Marines are already looking so strong, and the factory is coming out, so Rush should be expected to wait in the finals. Winner set against whoever is the winner between Royal and Speed, and that is a very close call, man. That call is too close to call, almost. Because Speed is strong, but of course Royal is a given name in StarCraft as well. Let me just quickly show you the accomplishments of these players in StarCraft. So here are the performance of these players, you know, in each round. So Rush is the most accomplished player, as you can see. He has been in 16 round of 24, 11 round of 16, 8 quarterfinals, 3 semis, 2 finals. But he has yet to win a single ASL. And Royal is definitely less, a little bit less accomplished, right? Only 10 round of 24, only 8 round of 16, only 2 quarterfinals, only 1 semi, only 1 final, and he's won it. He's so lucky to have won the only time that he was even qualifying in the in the semi-final. Anyway, Speed, of course, only 3 round of 24 and 1 round of 16. I believe his win in the round of 16 was last season, right? Possibly, if my memory is not mistaken. And Hyun has got a similar accomplishment. So anyways, yeah, these kind of banners are Namcraft proprietary work. Of course, the knowledge is public knowledge, but the way to think about these kind of, performances and accomplishment is my own work. Do not steal it. And if you want to reward me a little bit for that kind of, I don't know, neat statistical insights, you can buy me a coffee, just like these gentlemen here have bought me a coffee. Their names are going to be at the top side of the screen. Some nice vintage attack here. And I'm going to name them one by one. So first of all, Mr. Eric and his wife, thanks a lot for your support in the last 30 days. Thank you, Mr. Giovanni from Italy. Thank you, Mr. Z. From the United States of A. Thank you, Mr. Peter. I need your Gmail address, Peterman. And he's from Sweden, and you can see very nice costume I've drawn for him. And Mr. Sea Goblin from Norway. So if you and last but not least, the last person to rejoin the crew, Mr. Matt Damon for the United States of A. So thank you very much, Matt and the crew here. If you want Namcraft to draw you a personal portrait. Of course, I didn't draw it myself. This is AI work, but inspirations are from me, and all of the hearts and soul are from me. All of the emotions and appreciative feelings are from me. So if you want that, and if you're really lucky, I will draw you a video. You know, not even okay. And some mutuals are doing good shots, man. I think not bad. Not bad at all for Hyun to drag the game out this far, but I think it might be the end of his luck here. He's going to be losing a lot of matches. Go for the Marine that are further out, man. Why is he attacking the Marines that are so close to the pack? And he's lost a lot of his mutualists now. And now there's going to be science vessels. There's going to be just very strong bio with +1 weapons and +1 armor. He's going to try to have this high ground advantage here, but excuse me, with +1 weapons and +0 armor. And those two science vessels, are they going to use the irradiate on the mutualists? Oh my god, Hyun has amassed a lot of Zerlings. He's completely all in because you can look at his third base. He's got nothing. Great surround. The angle might be great for Hyun here. He comes through. He gets what he decimate the entire Marine force. There's still some, mutualists and Zerlings left over. He's going to try to kill somebody first. He's going to try to stream through here. Mutualists going to come through, and that's going to be just too much static structure. Too much static structure for Hyun to kind of deal with. And anyways, his Marine is doing good shot here, but Hyun did not lose any drones, I don't think, and more attacks coming through. But the supply differential is just so vast, 85 to 56. And the science vessel didn't die. All of the science vessels are still alive. And the drone count for Hyun is not good. He is trying very hard, but his days are numbered. Great surrounds. The timing of the Zerling is actually not that great, but he still does some good shot. This might be the final battle because all the mutuals have died. And Hyun is now half the supply of rush. We do have some Hydras coming out now. He's not even picking up his mutualists. He needs to return his weak mutualists. He loses it very quickly. APM wise, he's got very high APM, but it doesn't really translate to results, right? He's just doing it for the sake of typing or clicking or whatever. Yeah, +1 weapons and +1 armor now. 12-minute amount of game. This game should be ending soon. Evolution Chamber. He's not even coming to Queen's Nest. He doesn't even have money to make. Okay, there's Queen's Nest. This is like the latest Queen's Nest ever. This Queen's Nest is so late. And Rush is not really in a rush to finish up the game. He's gonna slowly come out. I'd say maybe just wait for the tank also, just to be completely sure. But his huge amount of science system will be just enough, maybe. And the Zerglings are running in the wrong area. And the Muchis got irradiated once again. Of course, this is just for last because there are only 3 Muchis, so there was no need to irradiate them. Nice scan here. The Hydras are amassing at the various site, which is great, but they don't have Lurker. They're not yet Lurkified. They're still just Hydras. So they will be very weak anyways, and some nice buying time here, and that single Muchis will fall. He might even irradiate a Hydras just for fun. There's gonna be a nice irradiate on one of the Hydras because there's nothing else to irradiate. Zerling's coming from all sides though. Looks like there's gonna be maybe just enough. The Hydras need to attack. Looks like there is not enough Hydras, and drone's gonna be falling. GG from here. The first game goes to Rush. If you enjoyed this cast video, buy my coffee link to that. It's gonna be in the description. Bye bye.